Hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk about this because I think people should be aware, because a lot of people that follow me are outdoors people. So, I mean, try to listen to this video because it's something that is really important. So, me and my wife both have alpha-gal, which is the red meat allergy, where you can go into anaphylactic shock if you eat red meat. And I'm going to explain like kind of how we found out and I guess kind of what led to it. So for my wife, she was outside. She got like a bunch of seed ticks on her, and she just started, we went along eating, everything that we were eating, like ground beef and stuff like that. But she started noticing, things going wrong with her stomach, and she just felt weird. So she went to the doctor, and they did blood work, and they tested her, everything. And then she gets a call from the doctor, and it's like, yeah, you have alpha-gal. And the doctor explained that, like, you can't have red meat. If it swims or flies, you can eat it. So at that point in time, I was just like, well, we're going to have to just change our diet around. And like, because I'm not going to eat stuff that you're not supposed to, like in front of you, like I just wouldn't do that. And I was like, we'll just switch around our diet, and I'm in it with you. And I'm fishing one day, and I don't even know, dude. It was like 500 little seed ticks on me. Like, and they were bit in, a lot of them. It took like a couple hours to get them all off me, and yeah, like, it was miserable. I ended up going to the doctor for that, just so they could give me something to make it like less itchy. I was using everything. I just didn't know what to do because I was so eat up. So how I found out I had it, or have it, but I'll get into further explanation of ways that you can like fight it. So I'm drinking coffee one morning, and usually I drink black coffee. That's usually what I like. But I was in the mood I put some milk in it, and this stuff like my wife has, it's like a mocha thing. And I was like, well, this stuff's pretty good. So I was drinking that, and all of a sudden, like, we're sitting on the couch, and the room starts spinning. I get really, shaky. My heart rate, because I wear an Apple Watch, my heart rate was like 160. So yeah, it was something like scary. So I just raise up because I started, panicking a little bit. I was like, am I having a heart attack or something? Because my chest was like tight. My arm was going numb. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever had. So I told my wife, I'm like, I'm not okay. Something's seriously wrong. And she started freaking out and was like, what is it? And I told her, it's like my chest, my arm's numb, my heart rate is insane. Like, I feel so dizzy, like my vision changed. It was super weird. So we go to the hospital. They have absolutely no idea what is wrong with me. And so they're like, I mean, it's not your heart. Like, yeah, you should definitely not have a heart rate that high. So they were trying to get me to, go do further tests. And I was just like, well, I'll do the blood work with you, because they were trying to get me to go to the VA so I could get my results back, that day. And I didn't want to, because like, it's far away. The VA's far from where we live. So I was like, I feel better now, and I'll just get the blood work done with you all. So I get the blood work done. It's like a week or something. It was a little over a week. I get the same call, and she proceeds to tell me that you have the highest levels of alpha-gal that she'd seen so far. Like, it's the highest in the state. And I guess it's because of how many ticks bit me, I guess. Because a lot of people, there's still a lot to learn when it comes to alpha-gal, and that's, even scientists are looking into it right now. The government is starting to mention alpha-gal because so many people are getting it. But I'll go further in explanation of what it's like to live with alpha-gal. So she tells me that I can no longer have red meat with my levels. She said you can't have red meat, you can't have any pork. If it's a mammal, don't touch it. You need to read the ingredients on everything you eat. Gelatin, like you'll react to gelatin. And my levels were so high at that time that I was reacting to smells. Like if I smelled butter cooking, I had to go outside because that same feeling would come over me again. The doctor said that I just need to eat anything that swims or flies, vegetables. And at this point in time, like when it comes to, smells and stuff like that, like I couldn't even smell butter. I couldn't, like if somebody was cooking ground beef, that could literally send me into shock. And they had to give me an EpiPen, all that stuff. And literally one day, like I'm eating ground beef all the time, I'm eating steaks, eating burgers, and the next day, like that could literally kill you, is pretty much what they told me. So me and my wife, we got on like Facebook, and they had like an Alpha Gal page, and some people have been living with this for a long time. Some of them like a couple of years, and they've accepted it. And me and my wife were like, no, like we're not accepting it. We're going to do whatever treatment is out there. So we did research, and we found, and you should look it up, especially if you have Alpha Gal. It's SAAT treatment, SAT treatment. I forgot what it stands for, but what they do is you go and they put needles in your ear, like these little bitty needles. They can tell you, what you're allergic to. It's acupuncture therapy. That's pretty much what it is. It's acupuncture. So I never thought in my life I would end up having acupuncture, like a full body acupuncture. It's weird. My wife liked it, but I didn't. So you got all these little needles in you and stuff like that, and then they make you hold like something you're allergic to. So for our case, they made us hold milk like in a little container, and they stick this device to your ear, and if it makes the craziest loud beeps, that you're allergic to that. And that's where they put the needles. It's like old Chinese medicine of like how that they knew that they could do this, but there's only one in the state of Kentucky. So we got blessed, and we had to go all the way to Louisville to get this done. And we kept going back to them, like every few weeks we'd go back to them. They'd do the same process all over again, and we started noticing like it started dying down a little bit. Like the device wasn't as loud. They were putting less needles in our ear, and eventually, long story short, we got to the point to where it wasn't going off anymore. And so I'm like, cool, like we could eat meat again. So me and my wife, we try a burger, and she was fine with it. And that was one of the scariest like moments I had at night, like ever. Heart rate got all the way up to like 170, like shaking uncontrollably, just shaking, cold, just weird feeling, same feeling in the chest, the arm goes numb, and we end up going back to the hospital because like my wife was pretty convinced that I was in like anaphylaxis. So we go there, my blood pressure was like, I know the top number, it was like 170 something over 90, like it was something crazy. So I've not eaten any beef since then. We went back to Louisville, and it's not making a noise anymore, so we're not needing any more needles. But like people's reactions are very different. Somebody has died from this, like in our state. Somebody died because they went into anaphylaxis, was probably in the middle of nowhere, and didn't have an EpiPen. And this is something that I feel like just really needs to be talked about more, because I don't want anybody that listens to this video, especially like the people that follow me, and I know that the people that follow me are, you know, outdoors people. Just be aware, man, because this stuff it's life-changing. It's really weird. My wife's reactions were all like stomach related, you know, like super nauseous, like just your stomach feels like it's burning. It's just awful. It's awful for her. And then my reactions were the like feeling like you're having a heart attack, heart rate, it feels like your heart's gonna beat out of your chest. Mine's more neurological is what the doctor said, and hers is more, you know, like physical. It will destroy her stomach, stuff like that. Mine, like, I just felt like I was gonna die. Like, it was weird, but I'm sure she did too, like when it came to her stomach, because like she would get to the point to where she's freaking out too. And I'm just telling you, like, I hope that you all listen to this. I hope you share this video, because more people need to be aware, because this, it's not a common thing, but it can kill you. I mean, think about it. Say you go out in the woods, like you're deep in the woods, and like that's just where you like to be, and you don't know that, you know, you've been bitten by ticks, and you go out there and say you take, you know, some beef with you. Say you take some beef jerky, just something to snack on that you like, you know, for like all the hikers out there. You're deep in the woods, you don't know you have alpha-gal, suddenly you get a reaction, and some people do, they go into anaphylaxis, which your windpipe closes. And imagine you're out in the woods and that happens to you. I'm sure I'm leaving things out in this video, but if you all, you know, see this video, you share it around, and any questions you have, just comment them, because we've been living with this for a while, and like we pretty much know what to do, what not to do. A lot of times it's like you're playing Russian roulette when it comes to eating something, and that's kind of at the point where we're at. Like, I'm able to have cheese now, like butter, and remember, like I couldn't even smell butter before, but I can have things with butter in it now. So the SAT treatment absolutely works. Like, it does work, and it's the only thing right now. I know the government, they're saying they're working on like some, I guess, like pill or just some cure, and they're treating it like Lyme disease now. But I'm just saying, like, any questions you have, I might even do more videos on this if I realize, you know, I've been missing out on some things. But it's something that you all need to be aware of. I don't want anybody to get this. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, man. I really wouldn't. Like, everything sketches you out. Like, me and my wife in the store, like, we're always looking at the back of everything we buy, just to see what it has in it. If it says gelatin, we're not getting it. Like, I have to pay attention to everything. Like, I dip, and I had to pay attention to what dip I could have, because they said some of them have like mammal-derived ingredients in them. So I had to look at everything. Just had to switch like, you can't have a piece of gum if it's got like gelatin in it. Things that you would never expect. Certain chips, like if they, like, say you want to snack on some chips, you eat a Dorito and it could give you a reaction. And it's so life-changing that I hope more people that have this come out, do these videos, and just warn people. Like, because it's hell. Like, it sucks. But I hope you all made it to the end of the video, and I hope that I was able to give like a better understanding of alpha-gal and how people need to be aware. Because especially if you're anywhere like Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, Georgia, like, it's even gone up to New York now. So it's getting worse. Like, these ticks, it's Lone Star ticks. That's the only tick that carries alpha-gal that I mean, that's the last I heard. I don't know now. Some people think that there's conspiracies around it, like surrounding it, when it comes to, you know, like the government's trying to get us all to have alpha-gal. I don't really dig too deep into conspiracies. But it's weird. It's weird because like, man, I grew up in the woods. Like, I would get home, I'd pick off 4 or 5 ticks off me, never think anything else of it. And then now, some people have only been bitten by one and they end up with alpha-gal. And alpha-gal can kill you. It's rare, but it can kill you. So share this video. If you have any questions, hit me up, because, man, this has nothing to do with music. Like, I don't care about the drama shit going on in the lane. I don't care who you are. Like, I don't want anybody to get this. And if you do have it, or you think you might have it, like, hit me up and I'll try to help you. Like, I'll try to set you up with, if you're like close to Louisville, I'll try to set you up with going to this acupuncture place. The place is called Turtle Tree Acupuncture. They're incredible. They've made life a lot better for us when it comes to, like, not having to just pay attention to every little thing. But yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. Hit me up, and like I said, please share.